the partners of the MBN Network and I would like to invite you to Life Class held in Buckhead, the most beautiful part of Atlanta, Friday from 8 to 9 p.m. If you want to be a part and be empowered, learn, network, and receive empowerment, email us right now. See you there.
Life Guide. This service provides divine direction and insight for your life and future. Larry D. Reid specializes in spiritual guidance through readings, counsel, and dream interpretation. As he communicates with people, within minutes, Larry D. Reid begins to engage the spirit world, seeing and hearing things on their behalf that are vital, pertinent, and necessary for the success of their destiny. Having served thousands of people from all walks of life for over 20 years, Larry D. Reid has been and is the Life Guide. Book your appointment today.
All right, we're doing something new. We're going to need your help on Facebook. Hello to those of you that are on YouTube watching me and those of you that are watching me on Periscope. But on Facebook, we're in a whole different location. We have our own Power Up 15 page. So go right now. If you're on Periscope and you're on Facebook, I want you to go to facebook.com/official Power Up 15 and like the page. And then if you like the page, hover over that like button and highlight see it first, or is it notifications, or see it first, so you can always get notified whenever we are live, so you do not miss the live interaction. And on the evening Power Up 15, we have 6 a.m. then 6 p.m. You can always call in, talk to me, ask me a question about something that I'm talking about today. We are doing part 4 of how can I impact the world. And so the first 3 broadcasts, I gave you 3 things each and every broadcast, areas or keys that I think everybody needs to pay attention to if they want to impact the world. And when I say the world today, I want to take a little bit of time to explain what I mean by the world. When I say the world, I'm talking about your world. Now, of course, when I'm talking to myself, I'm talking about impacting the world, and I'm talking about publications and media and music and film and movies going out into the world, or in the black church, the Pentecostal Apostolic Prophetic Black Church, we call it the nations. I'm literally thinking about everywhere, every person, every darn body. I am. But I understand that I have an audience. You need to understand that you have an audience. We both have our world that we will impact. And so when you think about the title of this broadcast, the last 3 and today's broadcast, and you go back and you review and you say to yourself, how can I impact the world? I want you to use a little more consciousness with the statement, and not just look at everything, because you will impact whoever is meant for you to impact your audience. You are uniquely made. Your voice, your sound, your gift, your talent, what you do has an audience and has a people for you to reach. And let me tell you how, when this really hit home for me. I was talking to somebody who did not know who Oprah Winfrey was. Now I said, you absolutely positive. And this was here on American Story. How in the whole heck and heaven that you do not know who Oprah Winfrey is? Like I said, everybody has their audience of who they are supposed to touch. So you have a world that you're supposed to touch. Now, each and every one of us professionally are in different worlds. We're in whatever world we're in because of our talent, our ability, our gift, our pedigree, our color, our language, whatever. And whatever that world is, I want you to impact it to the apex of your capability and capacity. I want you to impact it. I want you to set yourself today and think to yourself, how can I make major impact in whatever field I'm in? Whether, and I always make mention of these different worlds and these different fields, and I want to mention them again. Whether you're in the medicinal or the health field, the educational field, arts and entertainment, media publications, religion and spirituality, political, social, state or federal government, hair, beauty, fitness, food and nutrition, mining, manufacturing, agriculture, child care, parental services, fashion and design, technology, engineering, construction, energy, electrical, thermodynamics, any service company, anything you do of a service, whatever it is that you do, how you make your money, how you make a living, what you do well, what comes to you naturally, what concerns you. Your gift, your talent has gold, it has girls, it has guys. What do you mean? It has gold. That means there's something that your gift, your talent, your brand does that can generate income. And girls and guys, that's you and I. It has an influence, it has an impact with women and with men, old and young, all different people. And I just came up with gold, girls, and guys so I can remember that my brand, your brand, in your world, whatever your sphere of influence in, whatever thing it is that you do, you have to set your mind 2018 forward to make major impact. You got to leave your mark. If you're watching me, I want you to type, I want you to say it to me, I must leave my mark. I must leave my mark. Now, Facebook, we need for you to share because don't nobody know this page even exists. I want you to type up under here, I must leave my mark. Type it now. Go ahead and type it. If you can type it, I need for you to type it. If you can't, because you're just listening through on Blog Talk, or you're just listening to me as like a podcast, if you're just listening to me, say it. I must make my mark. I must make my mark. And if you can do something physical to like bring that home, ball up your fist and open your other hand and say, I must make my mark. What you don't want to do is to wake up every single day and not have that in your mind that I've got to make my mark. What you don't want to do is live your life and haven't left a legacy and left something that people can remember you by. Not just that, but something that people can really glean from, a life that is filled up with something that people can glean from. One of the things we talked about when we first talked about how can I impact my world, we talked about those that impacted us. And each and every one of us have been impacted by somebody, our parents, our aunts, our teachers, our uncles, our cousins. Somebody impacted how we believe, what we think, our appetite, how we eat. I said before, when the doctors ask you, who in your family got what they're looking for, because most diseases are, the majority of the diseases are not hereditary, but it's the behavior and it's the actions that are hereditary. So they ask you them questions to get a look into, their environment and where you come from. You have been impacted, whether positively or negatively, by those people that were in your life. And what I want you to do and what I am striving to do is to make that kind of impact in the lives of others. But I want to make a positive impact. So I gave you 9 different things that you guys, areas or keys that you need to pay attention to and build in, grow, and expand in. Now, I want to say this to you. And I'm going to start off today's broadcast with this. Remember, the number's down there, 646-787-8174. If you got something you want to call in, ask me a question or something to share with our viewers or with our audience. It is very important for you to get very knowledgeable about your skill set. If you're going to impact your world, you must get very knowledgeable and acquainted with your skill set, with your gifts, and with your talents. Now, I can remember when I first started singing, when I first started doing personal prophecy, when I first started, playing the piano and the drums and the organ, when I first started doing whatever it was that I did. Where I started and where I grew and expanded the skill set or the gift to is not the same. And it took time. You need to go ahead and start right now your process of perfection and becoming an expert. Your process of perfecting your gift. Your process of becoming exceptional in your gift and in your talent. Getting to know what you can do. The full capacity of your gift. That is extremely important for you to take time to do that. Find out where you fit. Find out your niche, what it is that you do well, and do not compare it to nobody else. And don't say, well, that what they're doing, bring them in front of a whole lot of different people. It makes their name great. It makes them popular. Well, that's them. Find out what it is that you do and be great at it. Greatness is measured in the impact that you make in the lives of those that glean from whatever service and whatever talent gift it is that you do. That's how greatness is measured. It's not measured by the amount of money you make. It's not measured by the amount of people that know your name, whether you're a household name or not. It's not measured by whether or not you're the person that's front and center. That does not matter. It's all about making impact in your world with your audience, those people you are supposed to touch. Let me tell you, and I have to remind myself this, because I'm in a digital space. I'm a digital content creator, as you know, amongst a whole lot of other things. And sometimes I may do a video and it's thousands of views. I may post the video, 1,000 views. The next one, 3 people. And that's the dog, the cat, and them. I mean, and I'm like, what the world? And it's a temptation to judge my greatness or my success or my effectiveness or my whatever by views and likes. It was, at least. And it can be that one comment, especially in the digital space, that one comment. It can happen in life. That said, oh, you need this, or I wish you would do it this way, or I wish you would do it that way, and why is not this, or you're not that good at what you do. Look, you got to focus in on your skill set, your gift, know it, be acquainted with it, be confident in it, and then strategize. This is the next thing I want to say. Strategize your contribution. Know what your contribution is, how, where, and who. Why? What did I say? How, where, and who. How, where, and who. I know my gift. I'm acquainted with my gifts, my talents. I know the capacity. I know what I'm supposed to do. And so I know what my contribution is. It is my gift. It's this thing that I'm able to do. But I need to strategize my contribution. How, where, and who. And put your focus right there. Because we're talking about impacting the world. And it's important for you to know how you're supposed to go about doing this. Where do I do this at? And who? And all of that is part of knowing your contribution. You have to get clear, get really clear, conscious and confident about your expertise. But then you must know the part that you play, how to play it, where to play it, and who is your target. All right. And the last thing that I want to say, I want you to really lock in on love. And I know that may sound like I'm just talking about something totally different. I just took a left turn, but I have not. When you're talking about impacting your world, the thing that is driving you is love. It's not wanting to be successful, wanting to make the money, wanting to be known, or wanting to be popular. It's all about, I want to help. I want to help. Oh, and I love to help. Oh, and I love people. Not people that are easy to love or people that are just like you. I love all people. That is the missing thing that you'll see. Once you get it, you'll see it when people don't have it. You must be in love, not only with yourself, but you must be in love with people if you are going to make a major impact. Love is the power that changes all things. It is the greatest power in the earth. It is the greatest attribute that anyone can have. It is the ultimate power of God. And you want that on everything that you do if you want to make impact. All right? Okay, so anybody want to call in, talk to me, 646-787-8174. 646-787-8174. You can call in, ask me a question free. If you ask me privately, it's going to cost you $50 every 15 minutes. All right? Okay, so we talked about the 9 things in the first 3 broadcasts. Today, I'm like bringing it all together. You understand your world, your people, your audience. And I talked to you about being knowledgeable and acquainted with your gift, you know, your how, where, who as relates to your contribution, and your love for others. Now, let me discuss one last thing, and we're going to wrap this 4-part broadcasting series. We're going to wrap it up, okay? I have some questions I want to ask you. You may need to call in, or you can answer it up on the video and I will exchange with you. What I want to know, and I mentioned this, I think maybe the first broadcast, I want to know, have you created a motto yet? You need a motto. You need something that you can say to yourself every morning that you wake up. I must impact this world. You must impact this world, the world, your world. One of the things that I have begun to say to myself in recent times every morning is that I want to shape how people think and how people behave. And I will do that through education and entertainment. That's a statement I say to myself. It wakes me up in the morning. Sometimes it puts me to bed at night. And that's what I'm saying to myself every day. I want you to create a motto, and I want it to be something that you say to yourself every single day. And I want it to be something that builds you up, motivates you, but focuses you more than anything, that focuses you every single day. It is from focus we become successful. We don't become successful from randomness. We have to begin to organize our energy and put our energy in order at the top of our day. Through prayer, through meditation, and through words, and just talking and writing. However you do it, but you need to do it at the top of every day. So I want you to create a motto. This is something that I want you to do. If you want to impact your world, I'm wrapping up the 4 broadcasts. I want you to create a motto, and then I want it to become your mantra. That means like a prayer, a repetitive prayer. I want it to become your repetitive prayer, a statement that you say to yourself at the beginning of every single day before you set yourself to go make that money, to go do whatever you do every day to make your money. I want you to create one. I've created mine, and I want you to create yours. And then I also have something else that I want you guys to do as a form of homework. I want you to also, if you, and don't do all this at one time, if you create that motto and you get to saying it every single day, then later down the road, a couple of weeks, I want you to begin to make a conscious decision at the beginning of your day to do something that is in alignment with what you know you have been born to do. Now listen to me, because somebody say, okay, well, that's easy because my job, my career, what I do every day is in alignment with my purpose. For most people, that is not the case. Most of us got a job according to how much they're paying us and the hours and all of that kind of and it's at least what we willing to do, you know, for a paycheck. It ain't what we want to do, but it's what we at least willing to do. You know, so what I want you to do, aside from whatever you do as an employee, I want you, aside from what you do to make money, I want you to make sure every day you do one thing in the area of your purpose, in the area of your dream, in the area of what you know you're supposed to be doing. And this is how I do it. Since my motto is, and you got to do this alongside with your motto, and my motto is I want to impact how people think and how they behave all over the world, world domination. And I want to do it through education and through entertainment. Okay, so what I do, I make sure I am doing something every day that is along those lines. And I talk to people with the purpose of educating them or entertaining them. I do it online. I do it whether I'm doing one of my other jobs. I make sure that I'm doing that. You have to do the work. Work is work is as a spiritual vehicle. And let me explain. Now, in the natural, if you push up against the wall and the wall does not move, I don't care if you break a sweat and you are pushing up against it. If it ain't moving, ain't no work happen, because it has to be some movement. It can't just be the force. It has to be some movement. It can't just be the act. It has to be some action, some movement behind that thing. So work is a spiritual vehicle. So if you in the spirit world, if you look at it in the spirit world, if you are doing work, doing something that creates some kind of movement or as an action, something that you are doing every day in the area of your purpose, in the area of your dream, work always has equals, what is it? W time. Look up the thing for work, the formula for work. But it always has a payout. It always has a manifestation, whether it happens then or happens later. If you are doing some work in the area of your purpose, your calling, and your dream every single day, you are going to see work equals force times distance. So it always has some kind of manifestation. If it's a spiritual vehicle, if I am applying the pressure or creating the force, and I'm actually doing something, I'm actually creating some movement in that area, then work, I'm going to get the benefit of that work. That work is going to benefit. It's going to manifest. It's going to wake up as somewhere in my life. And so with the motto now, every day do something that is in the area. I only care if it's reading. It said there's no way for me to do nothing in that area. Well, you can pick up a book and you can read and get some information on that area and just read. That's doing some work in that area, doing some kind of study, some kind of prep. That's what I want you to do every single day, because you must impact the world. And then I want you to do this. It's the last thing, and I think it's the most well, I ain't gonna say the most important. Okay, none of this is in a particular order. I want you to connect with someone that is a representation or an extension or somehow another connected to what it is you're dreaming to do, or called to do, or feel like you were born to do. I want you to connect with a person or persons or organization. I want you to become a part of maybe a Facebook room. I don't know. It may be a room on LinkedIn. It may be a group of people to get together. But you need to create a community in that area. You need to connect with somebody who is from that world. You need to connect with someone that it has rubbed or touched, sprinkled with that thing that you know that you should be doing. You gotta get in the environment of those that are like-minded. You need that. I'm not saying that's the only people you gotta be around, but one of your social circles should include people that are in that area of interest that you know that you are called or dreaming to be in. All righty. And that's it. I don't have nothing else. You got any questions? 646-787-8174. I'm going to look here on Facebook, and I hope you guys shared, because otherwise ain't nobody gonna know that we are even on, because we got our own page now. And make sure you like the page. Type in, if you go to the Facebook bar, how can I find the page? You got to type in the @ official Power Up 15, and that'll pull up the Facebook page, official Power Up 15. That'll pull up the Facebook page. And follow us on Instagram at Power Up 15. No, I think it's at official. Can you look it up? At official Power Up 15. I think that's what it is there. Is that what it is? Okay. You can look that up and get that to y'all. So you make sure you like the page there, because I post 1-minute clips there that can just give you inspiration and empowerment and education quick. Official Power Up 15 on Facebook, Official Power Up 15 on Instagram. Go like the page, like both pages, and share the videos when you see a video that you like. Okay? Let me see what you're saying here up under the video so I can see if you got any questions in here. Hello, Larry W. Robinson. How you doing, namesake? I am helping humanity embrace the unconditional love of the divine in a real and tangible way every single day. Okay, Larry Robinson has just shared with us his motto. And I guess that's something that he's telling himself every single day. That's extremely important for all of us to do. Somebody said it took me a while to find Power Up 15 today, but I'll catch it from the beginning. So sorry we started our own page so we can just concentrate, connect to people who are powering up in their life and in their purpose and in their person. We're going to meet here every single Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. If you see me, look for me. If you don't see me, don't look for me. But it's my purpose to be here every single Tuesday morning and Tuesday evening. Okay, Jerry Hutchinson says, I've been here 2 minutes and you've helped me. I've been in ministry work officially since I was 10 years old. I'm 60 plus and burned out a little. Not really ready to get that busy again, but the Lord is saying it's time to move forward again. Okay, that is very interesting. And this is why I wanted to create this page and create this community, because we're sort of sharing and there's something that you're saying that resonates with me. I'm really not that interested in doing some things that I feel as though I am being called to do or called back to do, rather. But I am open in my heart and in my mind to do it. I can't say I was burnt out, but I resonate with that. So you're in the right company. You're in the right company. Okay, let me see what else. Always stay focused on God wants me to do, and look at people as okay. I don't. You guys say that again, Gretchen. I ain't get it. Are you from the islands? Okay, Larry W. Robinson sharing another motto, and you guys create your own. I am shaping how people think and behave through education and entertainment. Oh, that's mine. Okay then. Thanks. God is love. Is the power. Okay, Gretchen, I think you from overseas, and I know overseas folk and how they talk. Okay, all right, I don't see any questions, but if you got a question, you can ask me. Countdown 5, 4, 6, 4, 6, 7, 8, 7, 81, 74, 3. You know, we spend this money so we can have this feature where you can call in. So it'd be nice if y'all use it. 2. And this is free. Otherwise, it can cost you $50 every 15 minutes. You want to talk to Larry. What the number on? 1. Bah, bah, bah. That's it. That's it. It's over. I hope you have enjoyed part 1, 2, 3, and 4 of How Can I Impact the World. All 4 episodes is on our YouTube page. Go to YouTube and you can watch all of the episodes there, and also the morning prayers. It's all, in fact, we're on YouTube right now. Go subscribe to the YouTube page so you can get notified whenever I go live from there. All right. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to come into your home and step into your life. If you want to donate, go to the mbnnetwork.org. Everything you see me do online is sponsored by that network and its partners. The mbnnetwork.org. Click donation and click donation again and donate anything to the MBN Network. And if you need my assistance in life, you need some guidance, you need personal prophecy, you can go right now to lifeguide4u.com. and you can sign up. And you can get to any of these pages through my own personal website, and I didn't create a little third for that. But if you put that at, it's the same thing. I am Larry D. Reid I am LarryDReid.com. Look at the top. You see Life Guide. You see Larry Live. You know, the entertainment news show we have, and you can stay connected to everything that I do. I love you a whole lot. I mean it for real. This ain't no fake stuff. I love you. I love you. I really love you. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you later. Peace.